Hey everybody, New Leaf here, and today we're here to continue and probably conclude our journey in My Little Pony Bloodline. The final chapter, the final episode, it is here. Evil Alicorn is trying to take over CANTERLOT, and we are going to try to make sure that doesn't happen. Tempest, Dust. Was it not enough to betray the Empire? Now you stand against me. Pull your forces back, Soul, then we won't hurt you. I think she's... You've already lost the battle, but we may not have lost the war. Why are you invading Canada? I think you should know how I did it, Sunset. Celestian Luna would never have fallen. All I had to do was bide my time, wait until the moment was right. Right, that's true, because at the end of the first game, those were unfortunately unalived. It came when Havoc was defeated. Havoc defeated? What was it? Let's see. Let's see. She's probably gonna reveal a lot right now. The death of Havoc changed everything. Celestia and Luna were gone. I saw it all in my seeing orb. She also had one. And the only one who could replace them was you, Sunset, a horrible leader. All I had to do then was show you the defeat of Havoc. Really? How is that important? I think this is... Huh? What was happening? I don't get it. Yeah, they were gone. So she was the one who basically told Sunset that Havoc was indeed gone, because I think Sunset didn't know it back then. It was under the leadership of a weak pony, and thus she could go and attack. You know, poor Sunset. If she didn't already feel insulted before, she most certainly does so right now, people. Oh, poor Sunset. And when all of you are dead and CANTERLOT's army is mine to command, I will be one step closer to unleashing the crack of doom. What is the crack of doom? I will also, at this point out that the third game's name is going to be called Cataclysm. That may be a reference. You will not hurt us or my daughter. Alright, the big finale is here. She has 500,000 health. For Ember and anyone who stands with this. Alright, ponies. Can we take down this nasty? Maybe we can. This is why damage exists, ponies. You ready? We have the powerful pony with us again. Goldie, the one who has the dark magic, is now part of this again. We're about to do some unholy things to you. You best be ready for this. Crisis activated. Take 10 trillion damage because that's what we do. Let's see, how much does this hurt you? Look at that. Look at how much we're just destroying this thing's health bar. Look at us just plowing through here. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. Wait. It's still kind of easy though. Holy 3. Do it again, do it again, do it again. They can't stop it, they can't stop it. Use fellowship! We're gonna have so much damage. Ah! You will die, Alicorn! I shouldn't be evil, this evil. Oh, 24,000! We just casually crit the strongest enemy ever. Oh my gosh, we are just annihilating the game. Also, look at what Fellowship has done to our stats. Everyone now has increased power. Whoa, you just got rid of Goldie. That's problematic. Revive, please. I think we have high revives. Yeah, use high revives. There we go. The one thing that this does, unfortunately, is it gets rid of Goldie's buffs, because Goldie had like an increased magic buff and all that, so we're gonna have to... We have other ways of hurting this enemy, though. Final tonic. That does nothing. Well, that did nothing, and so you will be mangled horribly. Die! Torture? What do you mean, torture? I think that's kind of illegal. Youch! Alright, we have taken some damage. But we are doing very well so far. I'm gonna make a prediction someone's just gonna sacrifice themselves again, like it has always happened at this point. Despite us destroying this enemy. This was our castle before Celestian Luna took over. Platinum was my friend. Yet after Clover the Clever defeated Havok for the first time, she was changed. Really? That's an important one. Oh, because she opened up to the other races. If I disguised myself as a unicorn earner trust, I could take over the other tribes. But that never happened. Yeah, she wanted to betray everyone. She went down the wrong path. That's what we learned. It's nice how we actually learned about her intentions. That's a good thing. Is that why you killed her? You took her crown and twisted it into your own. You took the Daybreaker prophecy and made it your own. I'm everything Princess Platinum should have been. I like the way Soul is written. This is an interesting one because some games have this where the villain only shows up like at the end and they have to write them nicely, and they've done it well with Soul. I am the Daybreaker. Alright then. But to answer your question, I like this. This is how it should be done, ponies. When they like tell the story but also fighting at the same time. This is much better than just yesterday when we, for some reason, were fighting Sunset Shimmer. This time it actually makes sense. Oh, we have all our powers again. All of our life points come back. We have so much damage. Nothing you can do can stop me, unless the game demands a sacrifice, quite literally. That's the only thing the game can do is demand sacrifices. Everything else will end in your death. Seriously, look at how much hurt we have. There is nothing you can do to stop this. Look at that. Look at us just melting this thing's HP. It has nothing. Maybe. Yo! Okay, maybe. Maybe if you do however much damage that was, we might have problems. Use black magic anyway. Then you got nothing. You're weak. You always have been. Look at that. Black magic has a chance to crit. That what makes it so dangerous. Now. Power over all. Well, you just gave yourself like 20 buffs. I think it's start to become serious. Let's make the enemy unlucky then. Because that's what good friends do. Die! The thing is, Crisis is gonna make her more susceptible to crits. And that's important because Goldie is probably about to hit another one of these. No. Either way, that's half of your health gone. Close to half. Got blow. That's good. Let's get ourselves some health back. We're starting to lose a little bit of steam is starting to be lost here. Use Cure 2. Blast this enemy to heckin' back. We have so much damage. Oh, look at that. The crits are just too much to handle at this point. Okay. Something tells me she has some ultimate form. Right? Got to be. Oh, that does nothing. I know you carry something I need. Concealed by a simple spell, pathetic. Oh, it's the staff. Oh, is she gonna use that against us? That is powerful. Oh no. You cannot wield the staff's power. If you touch it, you will die. If Celestia can wield it, why would I not be able to? Oh. I'm glad your friend died. Wow! Otherwise, he wouldn't have survived and brought the staff to me. Oh boy. Well, now she's about to unleash hell on Earth. Alright. Now it makes sense for the enemy to be a lot stronger because that staff will literally nuke people, as we have seen. Alright. This is it. This is the enemy at their strongest. Oh no, we got a time limit. We actually have to defeat this now. 15 minutes. No pressure, New Leaf. Ah, CANTERLOT's literally burning. Wait, that's the prophecy. CANTERLOT burning. It's probably done by the staff here unless we beat you up. Lickety split. Alright, here we go. This is about to be painful. Ah! Death is happening again. Maybe not that much death. I got some ideas. We could use Fellowship again, actually. Let's get rid of all those debuffs, shall we? There we go. And suddenly all those debuffs have been equalized by just giving us even more brutal damage. Oh, we're just dismantling this enemy. Oh yeah. Inferno. She is a strong fire alicorn. Also, I do feel like she's also inspired a little bit by Opaline. Holy... No. We got something better. Use Crisis. Make her become unlucky. That is where we are at our strongest, when the enemies get unlucky. What's this? What's this? We're about to see some spice. What's wrong, Alicorn? Oh, X-Ether. That's just mana, that's not gonna stop you. That's not gonna do anything. Doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Black magic, just get this below a quarter. And I think that gets us full HP again. We don't even have to heal against it. But this is a strong staff and it can kill ponies. I'm gonna make a prediction Goldie is going to die. I'm gonna make that prediction, Goldie is gonna die. Look at that. Look at us just look at us just having our way with this. Alright? You see, it doesn't matter what you do next, because we have... Yeah, that might almost kill me, but you know what? That don't matter. Use her medial. Get her health back. There we go. 12 more minutes to determine if we are good at it, but I think we are. I think we got this one. Destiny. Probably gonna eliminate some pony again. Yes, it does. Not the worst pony to have it happen to. Not the worst pony to have this happen to. Use High Revive on Dust. Holy 3. High Revive. And I think we'll only need one more turn. Power overall. Oh, it's this again. We're ready for you now. Black magic. Holy 3, and most importantly, use Fellowship. Let's see if we can crit this into existence, or out of existence, better put. Look at the damage. I like black magic. 23,000, that was another crit. Oh, we're just playing with this thing. I'm surprised she hasn't used the staff to eliminate anyone yet. What? What now? I've seen your future. She has? Princess Platinum stood in my way now. Now another leader does so, but you won't ever reach your potential. You don't know the truth. What? If you did, it would tear your world apart. Oh, what truth? Oh no. But I won't tell you now. What? My eye. What? My eyes? That's like SpongeBob, people. But still, okay. Wait, what has she done? What has she done? Apple Bloom? Has she blinded us? Oh. I secured an airship. Take it. Get out of here. Wait, was Captain Valia with her the whole time? Valia! Go. Wait, what? No burst. Huh? I don't know. So, we're basically meant to run? I don't understand what's happened right now. Let them go. What? Is anyone else confused what just happened? We have our lifeline? Okay, so why are we running? Echo, recall your guards. The battle is lost. The battle is lost? I thought we absolutely annihilated this enemy. How is the battle lost? We literally beat her, like, lickety-split. Get to the hospital in Ponyville. Or the hospital the last time where there wasn't anything to do. Maybe it has purpose now. I think that's because we have to, yes, Apple Bloom, because Apple Bloom lost her eyes. That's why we're going. Right. I think that's how that goes. I think that's how that goes. I don't know. I've been trying my best to follow it. Okay, she only lost one eye. Not both of them. So Apple Bloom is not blind. But something tells me Soul also has an alternate, like, motive. She could have, like, taken both of Apple Bloom's eyes. She could have used the staff to kill Apple Bloom. She did neither of those things. Maybe there's a reason for that. It was all in vain. It sometimes feel like it was all in vain. Sometimes I feel that is the case. CANTERLOT hasn't fallen, game. We have run from it. We have run from CANTERLOT. Captain Valley has been captured. Apple Bloom is wounded. We lost the staff of the Sakanas. No, we didn't. Come on, we destroyed them. This is the same thing when we defeated the Storm King, or when the Storm King supposedly won against us. We got Sunset out alive. That's the surprise, though. Sunset somehow living that. I wonder why she, like, attacked Apple Bloom above all else. There's so much I want to tell you. And I think there's a lot you have to tell me. Something tells me that's gonna happen in the next game. Because there is a third game, and I think the third game also has Soul in it, like the Evil Alicorn. She's part of it. Okay, well, let's see what happens now. I'm surprised you didn't get to, like, fight the other commanders like you've seen him. He was part of this. Why didn't we even get to fight him? Saying we lost is just kind of wrong. We didn't get to fight. We didn't get to fight, and the one fight that we had, we destroyed the enemy. So how come the game is like, you lost? It makes no sense. That's one of the things I hope for the next game, is the writing needs to step it up massively. Otherwise, we're gonna leave people confused. But yeah, we're gonna see what else happens now. Because if you remember the finale of the first game, that one was deep. That one was emotional. Had so many twists and turns. Even confusion elements where you as the player were confused, but that turned out to be like part of the whole game as it is. This time we haven't had those moments yet. And I hope we can return to some of that for the third game. Oh, wait, the guards have been killed? Or are those still alive? Yep, I think those are dead. Oh no. See, now CANTERLOT has... But we already know that the guards and all that have been killed last episode because Saul had made it into the throne room. Come to think of it, the staff of the Sakanas didn't do much of a difference in the battle, though, didn't it? Considering how strong the staff is, she didn't use it as much. Then again, she also let Apple Bloom live. The death of the first one. The crack of doom. Death of the first one. Oh, is that what they're gonna try to do the next time? Is... Oh, this is the prophecy. Now they have to go for the crack of doom and then get that by getting all the staffs, right? Have we at least understood that much of the story? I hope we have. And I think with that we've made it to the end? No. Let's see. If this goes over time, you probably will understand. Oh, Apple Bloom, I hope you're free of your nightmares. I hope you're having a nice dream. No, we were told that there's a terrible future for us. I think she was referring to the whole crack of doom and, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the death of the first one. Some ponies like Soul, they have so much hate in them. They dream of causing suffering. I think there's something more going on. Soul believes, from her perspective, she believes that what she's doing is right. She believes that, you know, Alicorns being on top is the way to go. From her point of view. From her point of view, the other ponies are evil. Much like in Star Wars, to be continued. Was that it? Now what? That was the end? There we go. Alright, ponies, we have indeed made it to the end of the game. Thanks for making the game. It was interesting to play, even though it was not as good as the first one. I'm gonna say this. It was interesting all in its own, and I will say one of the things that this struggled with, ponies, this game, is if you have like an amazing first game, having to like step into those footsteps of an amazing first game, and being as good as that first amazing thing is a difficult thing. That is something we also have to think about. But still, as a standalone game, I think it was alright. But we know that it can do more because of what happened in the first game. I will tell you one of my favorite moments of the first game that just highlights how good the first one was, is we had this moment right here, where Celestia and Luna all died, and it left me confused, and I thought, you know, the writing was weird. I thought that they died for no reason, but in the end it turned out them dying was like part of a big plan, and that confusion that you experience as a player was also the confusion that Twilight experienced at that point, you know? So this level of immersiveness that the first game produced and dragging you along and making you feel all the emotions as Twilight and the player all in one is something that depth to me has been missing in the second game. But interestingly enough, the lore also did leave me a little confused, but I don't think I understand the lore that well so far. We're gonna see what it mostly means. The writing, I think, was interesting this time. They tried to do the whole timeline thing, but one of the best ways that I can describe writing to, you know, make sense for the players, like, just all write it down like I did here. See, this is, I think, one of the examples where the writing may have been a little bit wonky. This is, like, just for the last chapters or so, which has been confirmed by the game creator. Look at this. Some things feel like repeat. If you just order them a little bit differently, it all actually makes sense. Like, just make sure that all these steps that you're taking in the story make sense. So, one of the other big differences between the first and second game that we noticed is they didn't, like, release it in separate chapters. Instead, they did it as one. I don't know if this, like, led to more rush, if that meant they, you know, had less time to finish it all. But one thing that I think that might help them is to just take time for the third game. Make sure that all the elements go together. Make sure the story adds up. All of those things take time. I think people are not going to be upset if you take a couple months longer, but in turn manage to flesh it out and make it as amazing as the first game was. Anyway, ponies, I think with that we have indeed made it to the end. It's been an interesting journey. It was, I think, about 25 hours of playthrough, pretty interesting one. And the next RPG, I already have some ponies who may have suggested something. We're gonna explore something next week. Of course, ponies, if you have some RPGs that you think we should try, tell us in the comments. It's always nice to explore these games and see all the things that people make. Yeah, another announcement that I have to make. Oh, thanks. Oh, come on, don't thank me, man. I don't do well with attention. I'm embarrassed of everything. Either way, ponies, I was about to make an announcement, and that is that we have a talk show coming up in UK PonyCon, where we're gonna have some nicely things. But more on that a little bit later. That shall serve as a bit of a teaser. And tomorrow we're gonna have a little bit of a special game. So if you don't want to miss that, you gotta push the red button. Hands out cookies sometimes. Boss is defeated. Oh, there are stats at the end of this. Am I glad I didn't, like, just decide to end out. Okay, we got 10 out of 10 summons. There's a boss that we missed? 11 out of 15 records, 4 out of 7 films, 3 out of 5 side quests, classes unlocked, Kokoboos, we missed 1. Times is, goddammit, game I read from a lot of things. 228 saves. I saved a lot. I don't know. Steps taken 52,000. Summons used. We didn't use that many, surprisingly. Battles fought. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is like the enemies that you got to fight, isn't it? Oh, do we get to, like, look at oh, there's 2. What's this? Yeah, there's a boss that we did apparently miss. Well, it was pretty interesting. So now what? Is this the end? I think it is. Let's make sure there's no, like, post-credit scene. That can sometimes happen in movies. Yes, it is. Cataclysm is indeed the third game, and surprisingly, Goldie didn't die. I'm surprised that this Alicorn didn't kill someone. I think she has a plan. She has a plan for Apple Bloom, and that's gonna be something we learn about in the third game. What? You seen that? There was just some missing textures there. Am I going crazy? Wait, what is bonus? What is this? What is this? Oh. We just got catfished. Alright, ponies, bye-bye!